Hi tribe, hope you're doing well. Marc Lepage here, and I'm doing great. It's about 4 p.m. here again. Things usually line up for 4 p.m. right now for the videos the last couple days. Don't ask me why, but this morning we had a little technical problems, had to recharge this battery, and now it's afternoon after a bunch of activities. Good news, I got my first subscriber last night in the night. Woke up to an email that said someone actually gave me their emails, and hopefully they're watching the video workshops, and hopefully everything will be good. My Bing stuff is, my ads are actually getting some action, some traction. I got some clicking here, click-through ratio, all sorts of good stuff I'm gonna have to analyze now. So it's getting really real. Thank you, Arun Kumar from India. You are my first actual person that is gonna try this through me, under me, right? So now it seems possibilities seem limitless. I got one, why not a million if I'm gonna go there? But it's making one of my goals. It gave reality to one of my goals, getting my first subscriber, because early on in SFM, affiliate marketing, I was researching companies and things that I would appreciate marketing. So I quickly realized that this is a real thing, and that there are some things, some places where you need to apply to actually become an affiliate, right? They're not just going to take anyone, apparently. So Mind Valley is one of the sites I was interested in. It's as I mentioned, it's an education growth, personal growth education system with many classes that are available, master classes. So I researched what an affiliate, how do I become an affiliate? You need to apply, video resume, and you need a list of minimum 200,000 subscribers. And that day I realized that this was something, and if that's what it needs for this, it means it's doable. It means there are people out there that have 200,000 people on a list. There are probably people out there with millions of people on their list. So it all became clear yesterday that if I have one, I can have 200,000. Thanks. We'll see what happens with that. Thought of the day. You are part of the equation of your life. You are part of your problems, and you will definitely be part of your solutions if you go down the road of solving your issues. Once you realize that your behavior actually creates your life, your behavior gets other people to react. They react to you when you have these different behaviors. And their reaction is completely based on your behavior. So you are part of every problem you've ever had, and you can do some interesting stuff with that. Let's just say you don't. Let's say I'm a man, so I'll speak for me. Something I have done, and you could suggest it might be a little sexist, but you know, men are, in my experience, never satisfied with enough sex. So, but also, we do not like to clean homes, generally. I'm sorry if you like this. Little experiment, if you like, start cleaning your home without being asked. Preemptively get that toilet before it's dirty. Try that for a couple of weeks, couple months, and relationships will change. Your sex life will probably change. 2 reasons for that. Listen, she will start liking you more. And she'll have energy. She'll have used less energy. You will have used more of yours, and energy might balance out, and maybe some greater sex for you. Okay, let's get out of that. So the possibilities are endless. Change something. Change one of your behaviors, and it clearly changes the way other people see you and their behaviors around you. All right. Reflection on SFM journey. You are part of every solution. So you want to change something? Change something in you. How to do that? Get educated. Go find a program. Find something that you can do to change that specific thing. Acquire knowledge. Start practicing new stuff. You know, I've been doing this for about 6 months now, and it feels like, especially in the last week, it feels like it's faster. I'm more focused. I'm on. My days are filled. I'm learning stuff. I feel like I'm in the Matrix, and you're downloading programs into me. If only Kung Fu was that easy, right? Wouldn't that be interesting? Maybe I'll take up Kung Fu. What I learned from yesterday, that I can always learn what I want to do. Right? We went to school. You learned what to do. You got a job. You learned what to do, and now you're doing it. Society's happy. You're doing what society wants you to do. Work, be productive, and pay your taxes. Right? We handle this. But no one told us that after you're done your schooling and life starts, that you can keep learning. You can keep changing. You can change your mind. You can train in something new. You can upgrade your life. You can upgrade your finances. Learning does not have to stop at 22, 23, 20 when you get out of school. But society basically says you're done learning. You got what you need now. Good luck, and hope you make it for a long time. And if you have issues, we have pills, and we have everything for you. We'll take care of you the best we can once we used your mind and your body. Wow, how'd I go there? Very deep. So of course your brain can still do it. It won't take long. And get back to learning. Gratitude, slowing down. Yesterday was my slow down day. Even now I'm back on. I'm like energized. But yesterday was a slow down day. What happens is you get to slow down. You don't. You get to go see what your emotions are, your feelings. It also recharges your batteries and gives you focus and drive. I went in deep, and I wanted to tweak this last week. These 7 videos that I've done before have kind of ignited a new little thing. So I changed a lot, and I'm like, oh, okay, you're taking it easy. But these 7 days of all these tricks, I've been thinking about them, writing them down, are actually like becoming true again. And I'm using what I'm telling you in my subconscious, and I need to fix some little issues, even little stuff I'm picking up and trying to get that going, trying to fix that up. So I'm energized again. Slowing down helps a lot. That was my gratitude for being able to slow down is something you're going to need to practice if you want to go down that road. Plans for the day. It got a little late, so I wrote this in the morning, but I got most of this done. I had 2 friends over for a barbecue this afternoon. We wanted to mastermind on gardening. You may have seen some of my flowers around here, so I like to grow stuff, and they're farmers, so I needed some info, so I fed them, and they gladly came over here, and we shared some tricks on getting our flowers in our gardens and our tomatoes and cucumbers going. I'm going to need to cut the grass. This is the next thing right after. About 5 p.m. is grass cutting time. I've got about 2 hours here. You've seen some angles of my yard. So once a week, but it's my pleasure to do it. I'm telling you, it's a tractor, and I get a full shoulder, upper back workout. And I get to think of the stuff I have to think about. So it's kind of a mindful tractor time for me coming up. I will place my ad and do some chores around the home, right? I'm going to clean that home. I'm going to go clean that toilet, and hopefully my life will be better. Tool of the day. The tool of the day is the phrase I've been using in every video at the end is, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. So what that is Ho'oponopono, and it's a Hawaiian mantra, Hawaiian healing, Hawaiian magic, Hawaiian spiritual, Hawaiian something passed down through the ages. And Joe Vitale, in his book Zero Limits, dives deep into this, discovered this practitioner in Hawaii, and exposes what it is and how he uses it. And I started using it about 4 months ago, and it completely works. It can't be used for evil, but any situation, you say that phrase, and things change, things happen. Here's a couple examples before I get into a little deeper why you need to be sorry and regret. But so experiment number one, I was interacting on Facebook with the tribe, and there was a post asking what financial reference book, financial mindset book would you suggest, right? And there was 100 posts in that answer. People were answering. Think and Grow Rich, probably number one in there. Number two, almost even, was Rich Dad Poor Dad. I never heard of either of these books. I never really read financial mindset books. And so I had just finished listening to the audiobook of Zero Limits. And all I could think of doing was writing in that comment. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. I do not know any financial books, but here's one that is awesome for me because I'm trying to make things happen. And then 2 days later, I was in Montreal, Canada this winter, skating and doing some tubing with the family, with some friends, and we went into the warm-up shack. There was a take one, leave one book box, cabinet, and couldn't open it. Couldn't find the opening. A gentleman came by, says, I had the same problem last time. Here you go. Click, open that. Did some scanning, and when I almost left, there was a book on the top left corner. I remember it, and it was just kind of sticking out. And it was Père Riche, Père Pauvre. So if you're French, that means Rich Dad Poor Dad. And it was just sitting there. I'm like, Père Riche, Père Pauvre. Hey, that sounds like. So I just grabbed it, and it was Rich Dad Poor Dad, translated in French, sitting there 2 days later in my lap. Craziness. The staff room at work is clean, like it's never been. I put those words up on a big poster right in front of the sink. It hadn't been cleaned 3-4 years, and it's been spotless for 4. People can't seem to leave a dirty dish when they read the words love, forgiveness, regret, and thanks. They just the plate kind of comes back and they wash it. It's an interesting thing to see and watch, but it completely worked on that. I also won a draw the other day for 4 ski passes for resorts. Teacher night at ski night at Mont Olympia. Coupons, tickets, 400 people, and I was chosen. But just before I put the coupon in, I said those words. So either it's true or not. The fact that I believe, I think, is what is happening. But these words are magic words. We've been taught our whole lives that these words, you use them and you get stuff, right? And you're a child. You need to say please and thank you. So I love you, thank you, I forgive you, I'm sorry, right? Those are the words we've been taught forever. They're the words in spiritual religions. They're the words coming out from everywhere. And they seem to be magical. And my take on it, okay? And someone asked me today, well, why regret? Why being sorry? What is that? That's kind of weird. It's not. And I'm like, that is. I guess so. So it's not explained in the book, but I decided to dig deeper into the why that regret. And here's what I came up to. Through my journey, regret seems to wake you up to realize that you are part of the problem. And I started this a while ago in the video. You're part of the problem, and this kind of regret thing is like, oh, that person is not only responsible. Maybe when I said that, or that attitude I had something to do with it. Oh, that person might not have been all wrong, and I'm not always right. And when you feel that at one point, I may be wrong. What else have I been wrong about? What else can I change? How else is my behavior impacting the reactions of other people? So when you can regret and be sorry, you can kind of feel bad. You create empathy for the other person. You're responsible for that person being upset. Once you have that, you can forgive. You can forgive if you believe that you had something to do with it. Maybe this makes sense, maybe this doesn't. But then once you get to that, you have thanks. You can thank, and you feel the thanks. You're like, oh my God, thank you for giving me that message. Thank you for making me realize that I was part of that problem. How many other problems do I have? What else can I do? So you're thanking, and then you think, and you think. And you repeat it all the time. You can, you know, I wake up and I say it when I wake up. I say it at the end of the video. And I say once in a while when I think of, hey, wouldn't that be cool if I could imagine that? And then say, poof, I say it. And things happen, believe it or not. I believe it. That's what counts. It's happening for me. So, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. That is it for this super long video today. Feels good. I'll see you tomorrow. Video number 9. Video number 10, just throwing that out there right now. I'm committing to announcing what my actual plans are for this whole 90-week day journey, and why I'm doing it and why I'm documenting what's happening now. So have a good evening, day, morning. I'll see you again tomorrow. Ciao.